All right, so now with the worst five at 28, I'm going with the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals finished the season at 3-14. Well, I talked about last week how part of their record is just the fact that they played a really tough schedule. But part of the reason why they're in the worst five is because they only have 3 wins. So you can't really be up too much higher. This team showed some fight in most of their games, but at the end of the day, they're still definitely a worst 5 team and still one of those teams that needs to have a lot of change. Then at number 29, I'm going with the Tennessee Titans. The Titans also finished the year at 3-14, finishing the year getting absolutely destroyed by a division rival. I think most of us expected this team to be in this bottom 5 all year. The good thing about being this low and having a top 5 pick in the draft when you have a quarterback that you drafted the previous year is you don't have to fall for a quarterback. So you can get much more value because most of the teams that typically pick at the top of the draft need a quarterback. And then at number 30, this might surprise some people because they've been in the cellar pretty much majority of the season. But I had to move them up 2 notches. I'm going with the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders finished the season 3-14. Thanks to the Giants winning their last game of the season, it secured them the number 1 pick in the draft before their game against the Chiefs this week. They went into their division rivalry game and they won the game. It came down to a last-second field goal. They pulled it off by getting into field goal range late, kicking a long field goal, making it, and finishing the season on a complete win-win to get a win against a division rival. And they still got the number 1 pick. So front office is happy, coaches are happy, players are happy. Well, coach is not happy because Pete Carroll got fired after 1 year. Then at number 31, I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are 6-11. Now, when I say they were second worst team in the entire league for the entire season, of course not. But the team that played on Sunday with their 4th string quarterback, with their 6th string tackle, and then 5th string tackle on the other side, and 4th string guard. Yeah, that team is the second worst team in the league, and it showed. Thankfully for them, though, they aren't the worst team in the league. The worst team in the league at number 32 has to be the New York Jets. The Jets finished the season 3-14. And as I mentioned last week, the Jets, out of every single team that's bad, probably have the worst outlook of teams going forward. Like, if the Jets somehow are not in the worst 5 next year, I'll be utterly shocked.